Today I want to share quite a surprising technique that I use to take a client from being a 50% client to being a 100% client. And when I say 50% client, I'm meaning they did 50% of the work that they should do to be successful, and then they became a 100% client, where currently they're doing everything it takes to be successful. And the technique I used was probably not a technique that you would think of. So I've been working with this guy as a running coach for a while. I don't do much one-on-one coaching, but I have kind of a couple people I work with at any one time. And I've been doing good work with the guy for a while, and he's had a tough period of time through some injury, through changes in life, and through just the struggles of trying to fit exercise into his life. And so for this last period of time, it's been a bit of frustrating period of time for him, because ultimately what's happening is he's not really doing the work that he should be doing, and so he's not really getting the results that he's enjoying. And then it got to the point where he gave me a call and he said, "Bev, I'm not really sure what I should be doing, because I feel I'm letting you down. I feel I'm not kind of achieving my goals. I'm kind of disappointed because every week I get to the week and I haven't done what I'm meant to do." And ultimately what I think what he was kind of doing in this call was kind of saying, maybe I should just move on from trying to achieve these running goals. And sometimes as a coach, you do need to say to people, actually, is this the right goal for you? But at the same time, I'm always trying to think about, how do I bring the best out in people? And one thing this guy identified with was that the kind of program that I put in front of him just wasn't fitting in the life that he had. Basically, I had him doing 5 sessions a week, and in a previous life that was way more achievable to do, but in this current life, it was just putting pressure on him. And he said that the pressure of the program that I created for him just ultimately made him just feel like he couldn't succeed. And if anything, that kind of demotivated him to actually put the exercise into his week. And so as he's telling me this, I said to him, well, how about we give me a moment to go away and design something that's totally new for you. And let's see if we can get you motivated. And if it doesn't work, maybe we assess and say, maybe this kind of running goal isn't the goal that you should be aiming for. And I went away and I thought of a couple of things. First of all, I came up with this concept of must workouts and choice workouts within his week. So previously, I'd be getting him to do 5 to 6 exercise sessions a week. So it was a mix of running, mix of strength conditioning, and a mix of high intensity intervals on a stationary bike. And what I did to him in the new program, I said, instead of having to do 5 or 6 sessions a week, I'm going to give you 3 sessions that you must fit into your week. These are the must sessions that you have to fit into your week. So in a base week, you want to at least get 3 sessions in, which are going to give us enough training for the running goals that you're trying to succeed in. And then outside of that, I'm going to give you some choice sessions. And these are sessions that, if you can fit them into your week, all good. But if you don't fit them into your week, it doesn't really matter. Like, at the end of the day, the must sessions are the key. The other sessions are choice that you can put in if you want to make it work. The second thing I did is I put a challenge in front of him. I said, we've got a month challenge. And what I want you to do is I want you in the next month to hit 90% of your must sessions. I don't care about your choice sessions, but in the next month, basically in the next month, you've got to hit 11 out of your 12 must sessions. And I said, and what I want you to do is I want you to give yourself a reward if you hit those each week. And my client, he said, well, Bevan, there's a certain type of food I like, and if I hit this, I'm going to go out and have that meal each week. This is kind of my cheat meal, and of this certain kind of food that I'll have each week. And I kind of said, well, let's see if this works, because it might not work, but let's see if this works. Well, it was a total success. And what's been really interesting watching my clients since we've put this system in place is they've been doing all their sessions. Like, they've been doing the 3 must sessions that we must do each week, but they're doing the choice sessions that I've put in place as well. So the irony of it is that by putting this formula in place, my client is actually doing 5 sessions a week. And the difference between what I put in front of them in the past and what I've put in front of them right now is I've taken pressure off them to make sure they're ticking every box every week. Now, there have been weeks where they haven't done 5 sessions, and that's okay, because the must sessions was the goal. But I was speaking to my client on the phone the other day, and I was just saying, because they're just absolutely smashing it. They've gone from a place where, literally 2 months ago, they wanted to quit, they were kind of demotivated, they're feeling like they're a failure, and now they're in that place where they're just thriving with the exercise. They're on fire with it, they're getting fitter, stronger, they're loving their training, they're feeling really motivated. And I said, what's the key? And he said, Bevan, it's really interesting, because what you did in changing the approach to how we're doing this is you took a lot of pressure off me trying to fit everything in. And by having the must and the choice, it took that pressure away from me trying to hit everything that you'd done for me. But actually, by taking the pressure away, I've been allowed to be more successful in doing the training that I want to be doing. So much so that I hit all the sessions in the last week. And there's probably a really important lesson in this, isn't there? Because sometimes I think we put these pathways in front of us, and if we don't hit all of the numbers in that pathway, if we don't tick off all the sessions we do, we almost feel like a bit of a failure. And sometimes when we have ambitious goals, there's a lot we have to do to achieve those goals. And if we're not, again, hitting every marker along the way, we can feel we're being unsuccessful, which can become a demotivator, which can ultimately push us away from something that we could ultimately enjoy and can help us grow. And this is what was happening to my client. And my shift in approach to going must and choice sessions each week with freedom around what happens in your life actually has proven to decrease the pressure, but has made this person way more successful in A, applying the training, B, enjoying the program, and C, getting more or higher level results from the program. So what can you take away from this lesson? Well, maybe it's a good idea to think about in your life, where are you sometimes creating pressure that is almost pushing you away from doing the actions you need to do to grow in certain areas. And could you use a strategy like I've used to go, okay, well, for example, I need to do 5 times of this thing, whatever your thing is in your life, this week. But actually, I just need to do 3 of them. And these are the must sessions I need to put in. And the other sessions are like choice sessions. So what are ways that you can decrease the pressure, which allows you to actually feel more successful, which means you're probably going to do the work and get the results like my client has. So again, if you find you have pressure in your life that's actually working against yourself, try to find strategies that can help you lessen the pressure, which may actually make you more successful. If you enjoy my videos and you're not exercising, or you know somebody in your life who really struggles with exercise, I've got to recommend my new book, I Will Make You Passionate About Exercise. The purpose of this book is to take those who struggle with exercise from where they are to cementing the foundation that creates a lifetime love of exercise. It has all the steps, it has a plan, it has a journey that you go through that safely and wisely guides you to bringing exercise in your life in the most successful way possible. To get the book, go to www.passionaboutexercise.com. It will be the best thing you can do for your health and fitness. Get the book right now and you'll be seeing massive change in your health and fitness in a very short period of time.